Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Stephen Greene, and I am going to show you the 7 steps to lead magnet creation as promised. This is exactly, literally, the exact same process I use, and I've used for literally about 1,500 entrepreneurs, business owners, anybody who wants a lead magnet. And by the way, you could substitute lead magnet with book, ebook, webinar, you name it. But I'm going to talk to this in terms of lead magnet creation. Okay. This is what I do. I'm giving it to you for free. This is usually a for cost thing. Okay. And you can try it. If you need help, reach out. So let's get into it. So here's how you get a hold of me. I'm making it easy. That's my phone number. I just say, please don't call me. No, you can call, but ideally, send a message, text, or WhatsApp, whatever, and then we'll set up a time. Okay. So first of all, what's a lead magnet? Okay. A lead magnet is simply any tool that you would do, that you would use to attract leads. It might be a giveaway, like a book. It might be a webinar. It might be an invitation to a lunch. It might be an ebook. It might be, hey, come on a Zoom. It could be a free consult. Anything you do that attracts a magnet, attracts potential leads to you, prospects to you, is can fall under this category. So why even have one? Because people like to know who they're dealing with before they deal with them. It's kind of that simple. And people like stuff for free. So you say, hey, look, take my lead magnet, take this ebook I made. You'll learn about why I can help you, how I can help you, why I'm the go-to person for you, and it'll establish credibility. Sometimes people use the term loss leader as a kind of a synonym for lead magnet. Hey, come on in, I'll give you something for $9.95, but then I'm going to upsell you to something for $200. There's all kinds of versions of this, but the point is, it's to get leads, it's to get people to talk to. Who uses lead magnets? Everybody wants to make business. Okay. Yeah, you can go on social media and chat it up on LinkedIn or Facebook, but in a sense, it's all about pulling leads to you. This is just a better mousetrap. And the question is, what's your experience with lead magnets? Now, I'm not going to answer that now. I have 8 years of making them. You may have never used one. Now, remember, this is the same process I use when I work with a potential client or with a client. So I'm asking these questions. Now, all kinds of types of lead magnets. Ebooks, physical books, PDFs, one pages, social media, courses, live events, live streams, webinars, workshops, audiobooks, podcasts, and there's PDFs again. It probably should only be there once. That's okay. There's tons of them. Now, what's cool is sometimes we'll make one. So let's say we make an ebook and then we'll repurpose it into a one page. And then we'll use it as a baseline for a podcast and a webinar or even an audiobook, depending on the scope. So you don't have to make 20 different ones. You want a clean, consistent, compelling message that's common to all of them. Branding here is very important. So here it is, as advertised, the 7 steps, and there they are. You could probably shut the video off now and go to work and make it yourself. Okay. But we're going to break each one down a little bit, give you a little bit of insight, and then roll from there. So, okay, who's your ideal client? What's their problem? How do you solve their problem? Why are you the go-to subject matter expert? What happens when they hire you? Ooh, here's a good one. What happens if they don't hire you? And how are you going to do this? How are you going to roll this out? So let's get right in. Step one, ask yourself, who is your ideal client? Who are you actually selling to? It can't be everybody who's got a car. It can't be broad. This should be specific. Okay. The more specific your ideal client avatar is, the more effective it's going to be because we need to know that not only who it is, where they hang out. Are they on Facebook? Are they on TikTok? Are they in the shopping center? Are they down at the library? Wherever they are. This is all part of the definition. We'll work through that. Step two, what's their problem? What is preventing them from selling? What's preventing them from making more money? What's preventing them from leveling up? Maybe they got $100 product, but they want to sell $1,000 product. What is the problem that they have that's keeping them up at night? Then they're saying, "Oh my goodness, if I could only do this, I could take it to the next level." Now here, you're the subject matter expert, right? How are you going to solve their problem? Now, there's a little bit of a fine line because you don't want to give away the whole store, but you got to tell them. I know, ideal client, that your problem is X and the solution is Y. That's it. All this happens in a lead magnet because I'm the go-to person. Okay, so here, let's try this. My ideal client are entrepreneurs selling digital products online. What's their problem? They're not trustworthy. People say, you're doing this a month. Your website's 2 weeks old. How do I solve it? I create credibility for them. We create credibility. We show why they are the go-to person because I am the go-to person to show them because I've done 1,500 of these and counting. What happens when they hire you? They get their problem solved. They make more money. Tell them the benefits. What are the benefits of hiring you? You're going to get more leads. You're going to make more money. You're going to work less hours. You're going to be happier. You're going to go on more vacations. You got to sell the dream here a little bit. What happens if they don't hire you? Well, law of insanity, right? Definition of insanity. Hey, it hasn't worked for 4 years. It might start working tomorrow. Or even worse, let me just spend another $500 on ad spend. I already spent 9,000 last year, but hey, it was a write-off. I'll just keep spending, or I'll spend more. Or I'll hire my fourth social media manager. The first three didn't work. Let me get another one. I'm not dissing social media managers. I'm just saying if you keep doing what you were doing, you're probably going to get the same results. The seventh step is what method are we going to use? Okay, and here's our list, right? So what media are we going to use? Are you going to do an ebook? Are you going to do a webinar? Are you going to do a podcast? Are you going to do a book, a physical book? Are you going to do an audio book, a PDF, whatever? There's a little shorter version than we had up here, okay? But it's the same idea, okay? So to review, I'm sorry, to review, the number one lead magnet I have found the last 2 years, an ebook. I got a product called the 2 hour ebook, not because it takes 2 hours to read, it takes 2 hours to make. Okay, there it is, the 2 hour ebook. I've done hundreds of these. They're very popular because they work. That's it. They work, they get results. Okay, that's my offer. A 2 hour ebook, you will get a fully finished, useful product that you can use immediately. Okay, that's what you get in under 2 hours. Nothing to something tangible in 2 hours. $750. You want to work with me? Just reach out. And this will pay for itself. I promise you. All right? It's your move. You do what you want to do. Here's how you reach me. But let's just do this one last time. Oops. Let me go back up here so you can see the 7 steps. Who's your client? What's their problem? How do you solve it? Why are you the person for them? Are you the subject matter expert? What happens when they hire you? Sell the benefits. What happens if they don't? Sell the pain points. Poke the bear a little bit and decide how you're going to do it. Once again, last time, here's all the types of magnets. I really appreciate you listening to watch this. I hope this has helped for you. Please go make a lead magnet. Use this system. If for some reason you get stalled on any one of these steps or you're not sure, check it out. Reach out to me and I'll help you. All right. Talk to you later. Thanks again. Dr. Stephen Greene signing off. Happy lead magnet creation. See you next time.